So electrical and programmable automation is focused towards students who want to move into the manufacturing industries. Programmable automation is really based on factories and manufacturing facilities that want to automate processes and streamline their processes. Those processes can include the likes of motor control, PLC programming, pneumatics and robotics, and all those aspects are covered in our courses. We've got two separate QQI Level 6 courses. One is programmable automation and one is electrical and electronic control systems. Both courses run independently for 16 weeks and are followed by 4 weeks of work experience. Most students that haven't a very electrical background would start off with electrical and electronic control systems because that kind of builds up their electrical knowledge. It gets them into wiring the control panels, the motor control panels and stuff like that, and it gives them a better stepping stone for when they actually move into the PLC and the programming part of the course. The first part of the course, the electrical programmable automation, is focused totally around the wiring and motor control panels. Every manufacturing facility in the country will have some sort of motor and some sort of motor control. So that part of the course, that's 16 weeks. We start off with basic electrics. We do the theories around electricity, Ohm's law, capacitance and all those kind of aspects of electrical knowledge, and then we move into the practical side, which will be actually physically wiring the motor control panels. After that 16-week block, which is probably the most important part of the course, 4 weeks of work experience. So the students actually get to go out on site and work in a manufacturing facility for 4 weeks. And some of the students with a different plan, so they might progress on to different courses within the centre. A lot of the students that come in here actually are looking to progress into maybe the likes of electronic engineering or mechanical engineering to college, and they use these courses here as a stepping stone to get them into those courses in third level institutes, the likes of TUS there up the road. But again, any student that does go out into work experience usually is kept on. The students always think it's brilliant for them to get 4 weeks work experience, but it's actually brilliant for the employer as well. The employer loves to be able to bring someone in. It's a free shot for 4 weeks. It's a free shot for the student because they can see what a company's like, see that they like it. If they don't like it, they don't have to stay. And also it's a free shot for the employer because they can bring someone in for 4 weeks, see how they get on. If they're happy with them, they have the chance then to take them on full time. The first part of the course, which is the electrical and electronic control system, is more hands-on wiring, while the second part of the course, programmable automation, is more software-based, and it is a bit more time sitting in front of the computer writing software. But again, it's extremely important for any student who wants to follow up in a technical role in a manufacturing facility and be that kind of technician who's going to fix these problems on site. The last class we had an 18-year-old and we had a guy who had just been redundant from a company he'd been in for the past 40 years, and he was coming near 60, and we'd both those guys working in the same class side by side. One student was looking to see where he was going in life, what kind of career he was going to go down, what kind of career path. And then you have the guys that are coming out of the likes of factories who may have been made redundant, and they're looking at trying to get back into that industry again. But because they've worked so long in the one place, they've become a little bit institutionalized, and they're trying to up their skill levels and kind of advance those. Anyone that wants to come in and has an interest in this course, or has an interest in robotics or pneumatics or PLCs, be it software, or wants to get into the electrical industry, look online, look at our sites, look when our courses are coming up, but call into us. We have an open door policy here. Call in, I'm here every day, come in and have a chat with me. We can sit down and have a chat, and before we ever sign up for a course, or before we ever do an interview, or before we ever do a practical interview, come in and have a chat with me. I'm here every day.